Sometimes I feel like I ain't nothing. Sometimes I feel like I'm everything. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I ain't nothing. Sometimes I feel like I'm everything, still running. Writing notes to the sky like they led us to the Lord.
How's it going, Leah? How's it going, Hydrate? Welcome in, welcome in.
They won't miss me till I'm gone. That's the cycle of the game. People scared to need you, but they quick to call your name. It's that midnight pain, that goodbye rain, that look me in the mirror and I don't look the same. Tryna teach my little ones how to walk through the fire. Even if I fall down, they can still aim higher. Legacy over money, spirit over shine. Hope I leave them faith they can carry through the time. Dear Lord, tell me my meaning, tell me my reason. I've been fighting with these demons every season. If I fall, let my children still believe in love and blessings. That's the air they breathe in. Got off the phone with my son, told him, boy, be strong. Got off the phone with my daughter, told her right or wrong. Every day's a test, every night's a war. But I guard them with my hands till I can't no more. Some love walked away, some love stayed true. The fake made me wiser, the real made me new. We was chasing down dreams and I lost my breath. Now they tell me take a rest, but I ain't done yet. The man in the mirror looks strange sometimes. Died 1,000 little deaths, but I'm still alive. If the pain made me bitter, then I lost the fight. So I choose the right, let us keep my soul inside. Dear life, tell me my meaning, tell me my reason. I've been fighting with these demons every season. If I fall, let my children still believe in love and blessing. That's the air they breathe in. Anger on my soul, but I'm trying to cut the chain. Doctor gave me meds, but he never knew my pain. Liquor in my cup when the night's too long, but the truth in my pen made the weak feel strong. Mama told me, son, don't you waste a second. Life's too short, every breath is precious. If time had a price, every store would sell it. But we only get now, so I gotta tell it. I ain't sober-headed, I'm just open-hearted. I was broken many times, but I'm still what I started. Honor over strength, that's the code I keep. Even death in eyes couldn't steal my peace. If I'm gone tomorrow, let this letter be the proof that I stood on my pain, that I spoke my truth. Every scar on my skin, every loss, every win, I'm still standing tall, let the story begin. No second place here, every second is mine. I make the most of the moment, cause it all's by design. So I write to the future, I write to the past. Dear life, if you take me, let my love. Dear life, tell me my meaning, tell me my reason. I've been fighting with these demons every season.
How's it going, Hipsta? Nightbot did it right after. That's crazy. Hipsta Respawn United is live. If you want to join, brother, it is a place for gamers, anime fans, all that shit, movies, wrestling, all of it, to come hang out, meet each other, do things together, and mingle, and just it'd be a safe place for everybody. So if you're interested in joining, there is the link for it right there, sir. Let's get the intro going.
No, my spirit was there.
Shadows crawl through broken skies. Dreams decay where silence lies. Fingers trace the edge of night.
Hi, Drew. How's it going, brother?
Twisted faces cracked in time. Every mirror hides a crime. I feel the tremor in my chest, screaming louder than the rest. Shattered glass under my skin. Every cut pulls me within, breaking free from what's been said, living life among the dead. Among the dead.
Bless the reader, bless the seeker. Every breath's a teacher, Dear life. This is my open letter.
That's crazy. Thank you, Drewfie. I would have kept going. Thank you, Hydrate. Thank you. I'm a professional. I do this daily. Twice a day sometimes. Most of the time. But no, it's Friday, so it's breakdown day, which means it's breakdown time. But it's also the day that Respawn United is launching for people that are not just the 6 people who helped make it. So if you're interested in joining, the link is right up there for you in the chat somewhere. It'll be pretty consistent throughout the stream. It'll go on, but I think it's on a 30-minute fucking timer. Hipsta, I was already unmuted by the time you said that. Refresh. Not a streamer if you don't talk while muted. Exactly. It's a completely natural fuck up. It happens all the time. It happens to all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, to start off the night, we've got John Styles versus Owen Thomas. Owen Thomas won't stop running his mouth, and he beat Adam Thomas and John Styles on Monday for an opportunity for this match. He earned it, but if he loses here tonight, this is the last time him and John Styles will face each other in UCW for the Prince of Carnage Championship while John Styles holds it. Because I'm tired of seeing it. I don't want to see it no more. It's a dead storyline in my opinion. I'm ready for it to move the fuck on. So, Owen Thomas, John Styles to start off the night, ladies and gentlemen. After that, Echo takes on Christie Lane. Echo defends the Iron-Clad Championship against Christie Lane for the very first time. Echo in her second title defense, winning it to become undisputed last Friday against Rose Daniels. After that, Santana Storm takes on Rose Daniels once again. Rose Daniels fighting for a shot at the Breakdown Women's World Championship. If Rose can win here, she becomes the #1 contender for the Breakdown Women's World Championship. After that, Nolan and Ethan Omega will take on Carlos Gonzalez and Issac Ramirez. Just a simple, extreme tag team match. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy. I forgot to put multi-stream on again, or like multi-stream chat. I see that YouTube message. I see you. I can't see what it says, but I see that you did it. I'm sorry. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Thomas takes on King Hipsta here tonight. King Hipsta and Ricky Thomas, 2 of UCW's best, fighting in the Breakdown World Championship division. Both men trying to climb up the ladder. And then for our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, Drewfie's taking on the Skill Tree QLG, defending the Deathlock Championship. Drewfie in his first defense away from Nicholas Kelly. We will see if he will hold on to that belt or if he will lose it once again here tonight. We've got 6 matches, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, probably about 2.5 hours worth, or 2.5 hours worth of shiz. What's up, Trav Dog? What's going on, brother? Welcome in. Pro streamer. Could have been way more prepared for this. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. I'm glad you're doing well, bro. Glad you're doing well. So we're all good here. Pause this. What's going on, Alex? I still can't find your character. I'm not sure why. I don't know what's going on. I have no fucking clue. You're having to remake your guy. What do you mean? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is a match for the Prince of Carnage Championship. It is a last man standing Prince of Carnage match between Owen Thomas and John Styles. Making his way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, your fighting spirit champion. He's not on your side. You didn't delete him, but he's just not there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I have no way to delete it from the upload section. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Word. Ladies and gentlemen, Owen Thomas, your Fighting Spirit champion, looking back at history once again. This is his second opportunity to do what only one man has ever done before, John Styles. He has to take that man down to do it, though, ladies and gentlemen. Owen Thomas trying to become the king of Carnage here tonight. I'm gonna have to remake him. Well, that sucks. Classic 2K, perfectly coded game. Exactly. But ladies and gentlemen, his opponent is a man who should not be slept on in UCW. Ladies and gentlemen, your one and only, the ever to do it King of Carnage. Your only two-time Prince of Carnage champion. Ladies and gentlemen, John Styles. I'm actually done, just gotta upload. Bet, we'll get him in on Monday.
This ring is mine, now watch me take it. Oh, no style like mine. Swagger walk, got the crowd on tilt. My name's stitched in.
If it doesn't mess up again, hopefully it doesn't.
Legacy loud, can't mute this pride. I'm the storm that your fate can't hide. Step up, you better come correct.
That just happened in 2K23.
Belt on my waist, fire in my eyes. Styles
Mysterio
never
game.
fall, we only rise. There's no style like mine, I was born to shine. When the lights go up, it's my time to climb. They try to break
Or was that 22?
They can't fake me.
I'll make your guy out.
Ring is mine, now watch me
You
take
hydrate.
it.
Such a good guy.
Oh, no style like mine.
Mysterio was 22. That's what I thought. It was like 23 or 22. 23 was Cena. Oh, you're right. I always think of 2K15 whenever I think of Cena covers though. And there it was, ladies and gentlemen, the Prince of Carnage Championship. Welcome back to the Breakdown Arena. It is time. Prince of Carnage Championship is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Last man standing Prince of Carnage match. If you are new around here, all that means is there are tables, ladders, and chairs underneath the ring exclusively. What's going on, Nolan? The Omegas are on the card. Hopefully the description updated and you can see that. I don't know if you can, but I hope you can. But they are on the card. They do have a match. Referee lifts up the championship above their head, giving all of you a better look at it before this match begins. The first man to fall down and stay down for 10 will be the loser. Big cutter from John Styles to start off the match. Owen Thomas with a reversal. These two men had a match against each other, and well, Ricky Thomas and Adam Thomas were both here. Going to AEW Blood and Guts, this pay-per-view this year. That's sick. Good shit, Nolan. Arm trap. Flips him over. John Styles working the arm of Owen Thomas very early. John Styles showing a little bit more of a technical approach than we have seen. Owen Thomas with some offense. John Styles with the reversal. Drops his neck down across his knee. John Styles. Big kick to the face. Owen Thomas can't stay on his feet. Through the ropes, spear connects. Owen Thomas getting dog walk at this point. Stomping down on his arm. Now working the arm once again. John Styles showing complete control early on in this match. Owen Thomas rolls out of the ring. Styles up to the top rope. Misses that. By the back. Down onto his face, Owen Thomas. Went for a leg drop to turn the tide and misses. Chops across the chest. John Styles with the big combo. Headbutt sends Owen Thomas down onto the outside once again. Over the top rope. John Styles waiting in the corner patiently. Owen Thomas back up to his feet. John tries to meet him on the outside. Owen Thomas going underneath the ring. Took too long. Big reversal from Owen. Into the steel steps. Owen might be going up to the top rope now. John Styles makes his way back into the ring. Owen Thomas turns around. John Styles throws him down onto the ring, onto the logo. It's a logo, not a, well, I mean, it's all a ring, technically, but it's a logo. John Styles, top rope, cutter lands once again. Owen Thomas goes down. Only a count of one. Owen gets back up to his feet. Flying crossbody takes down John Styles. Big punches from John. Owen with a response. Big punches. Drop kick to John Styles. He goes down. Owen Thomas, for some reason, deciding to show a little bit of arrogance in a match where he's been getting his ass beat. John Styles knocks him down off the middle rope. Big elbow to the face. Big response from John. Both men going counter for counter. Clint's already been in UCW. He had a match last week. Clint's actually the #1 contender for, yeah, Clint's the #1 contender for the Fighting Spirit Championship on Monday. He won that match on Monday. Overdrive. Owen Thomas sends John Styles over the top rope. Owen Thomas stops John Styles from getting the reversal, drops him down onto his knee. Recognize my face, bro. I want to fight Clint in a singles match when the chance happens. Word. John Styles got Owen Thomas down once again. Owen's back up to his feet. John waiting in the middle of the ring. That shoulder came out of nowhere from John Styles. Big punches to the face. German suplex from John. Drops the knee down across the back of the leg. Stomping down on his back. Huge kick to the face as well. Owen Thomas stretching the arm out of John Styles. Drops the knees across the back. Off the middle rope, misses it. John Styles is definitely going to try and take advantage of that. Went for another rolling forearm. Owen Thomas gets out of the way. This is WWE 2K25. Sam? WWE 2K25. That is the name of the game. This is UCW. It is an EFED that I created. The two guys in the ring are actually members of the community. That's part of like being an EFED, is like your community members can join and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. We cut promos in Discord and shit. It's a great time. Spanish Fly from Owen Thomas takes down John Styles. John is laid out in the middle of the ring. This is not what we saw in the first time these men had a match like this. Count of 5 for John. Big punch to the body. Up onto his shoulders. John Styles with an elbow to the back of the head. Jumps onto the outside. Over the top rope. Owen matches it with a count of 5 of his own. John Styles getting caught in the same trap that he caught Owen in. Took too long in the corner, taunting. Reversal from John Styles. Gets Owen up onto his shoulders. Owen with a reversal. That was a dangerous place to be. How's it going, Crazy? Welcome in, welcome in. On the shoulders. Owen Thomas with another reversal. Hurricane Rana. Spanish Fly connects. John Styles. Not looking as well put together as he has in past matches. 8, 9, up at the count of 9, Owen Thomas feeding off the crowd. Kick to the body. Owen. Only a count of 7. Owen Thomas has to do more to keep down John Styles. Seems like the shock of what happened might have worn off. Down onto his neck. Owen Thomas once again celebrating before the match is over. Getting the crowd into this match, and that is not where John Styles wants them at the moment. 8. John Styles back up to his feet. Owen Thomas off the middle. Cutter of his own takes down John. Back up to the middle rope. Owen Thomas taking the lazy way out in a last man standing match. Not ensuring that his opponent is down for good. Checking with the count. I hate this shit, 2K. Take this shit out. A count of 8. Owen Thomas goes up to the top rope. John gets out of the way. Crossbody takes down John once again. It's like after every move, bro. Like, what the fuck? John Styles back up at 9. Cartwheel kick from Owen Thomas. Misses. John Styles. Going back over. Getting my ass handed to me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, Joker. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Taking a second to catch his breath now that he's got Owen Thomas down on the mat. Only a count of 4. Owen back up to his feet. Back fist lands. Drops him with the suplex. Off the middle rope. Propped up on that top rope. Owen Thomas taking a second to breathe, letting the ref figure out if John Styles is still in this match. Count of 8, he stands up. Owen trying to keep him down. Don't tell me. Owen taking aim from across the ring. Going for the cartwheel kick across the top of the head. John Styles goes down. Count of 8. John Styles hasn't moved. 9, 10. Ladies and gentlemen, Owen Thomas has done it. Owen Thomas defeated John Styles to become your second ever King of Carnage in UCW. John Styles gets a rematch for the Prince of Carnage Championship. But if Owen Thomas can walk out of that match with a W, he'll get his custom King of Carnage Championship. He's never going to shut the fuck up. Owen Thomas is one of my characters, by the way. I just need to preface that because I'm talking shit about him. I'm talking shit about myself. So we just need to be, I'm talking to me. Christie Lane takes on Echo. Echo defends the Iron-Clad Championship here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, Christie Lane's entrance got skipped. That's fun. Ladies and gentlemen, making her way down to the ring, she is your Iron-Clad champion representing the UCW women's division.
That's me.
Echo.
Step in the light, I don't fade, I shine. Every word I drop leaves you stuck behind. Mirror on the wall, they all wanna be, but the voice too loud.
This lady right here defeated Rose Daniels, your second ever Iron-Clad champion, to take that championship away, becoming undisputed last week. This is her first defense since then. It's time for Echo to prove if she is a real champion here in UCW. Still haven't removed the veins. Frick. And I didn't fix the fucking victory entrance either.
Crowd gets loud, but I get louder. Gold on my neck, I walk with power. Spotlight hits in the
I'm great at this.
I don't just talk, I redefine.
I'm great at this.
Every line I spit puts my rivals to test. Drip so clean, but my style so mean. The future's here and she's running the scene. I am the echo, louder, stronger. You try to run, but my sound lasts longer. Voices fade, but I cut through clear. Say my name, Echo's here. Can't block my sound. It shakes the ground. It never dies. Echo's voice, it multiplies. Echo, echo, feel it hit you twice. Every word sharp like a blade of ice. Turn it up high, make the speakers blow. Remember the name, that's ECKO.
Go. Can't be pulling my cords out the wall like that, bro. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Iron-Clad championship in front of all of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, hold it. Got it.
Turn the mic up. You hear that? That's me. Step in the light, I don't.
Echo handing over the championship for the second time in her career. This is a no-holds-barred match, ladies and gentlemen, for the Iron-Clad championship. Forearm across the back. Christie Lane misses off the middle rope. Echo takes advantage, or at least tries to. Misses that as well. Down onto her knees. Christie Lane goes down hard. Completely uncalled for. Very early on in this match. Oh, damn. Standing moonsault, you know. Athleticism of Echo has never been in question here in UCW, ladies and gentlemen. Big kick misses. Christie Lane takes her down. Echo with a reversal. Big kick misses. Christie Lane once again takes the legs out from underneath Echo. Into the ropes, kick misses. Christie gets out of the way, going for a guillotine. Echo powers out of it, throws Christie Lane across the ring, gets her up onto her shoulders. Off the top rope. Table in her hands. Slides it underneath the bottom rope. DDT on the outside. Kick to the top of the head. Bounces her face off the ring apron. Christie Lane with another reversal. Crossbody. Hockey stick in hand to Christie Lane. Echo knocks it out of her hands. Into the steel steps. Into the barricade. Elbow drop from Christie Lane, misses. Echo's up on the top. Double axe handle takes down Christie Lane. Hockey stick in hand. Echo goes underneath the bottom rope. Across the body of Christie. Christie goes down. Onto the metal parts of the table. Echo going for the cover. Only a count of 1. Chop to the chest, misses. Big punches to the face from Christie Lane. Elbow lands. Elbows to the body. Echo with a reversal. Big clothesline takes down Christie. Throws her into the referee. Grabs her. Double slaps across the face. Christie Lane misses off the middle rope. Stomping down on her back, bouncing the face of Christie Lane off the ring. Hockey stick in hand. Goes to shatter it across her back. Christie Lane gets out of the way, goes for a DDT. Echo with the reversal. Echo can't seem to figure out what she's doing. Yep, nope, Echo, okay. There we go. Thank you. By the back of the head. Big punch to the face. Christie Lane bucks up at Echo. These two women choosing to throw hands. Chops across the body. Echo with a reversal. Christie matches it. Big punch to the face. Christie Lane tries to keep it coming. Huge elbow and then a huge kick ends it. Echo with massive rotation. Almost a count of 3. Christie Lane trying to get up in the corner. Echo pulls a baseball bat from underneath the ring. Massive kick to the face in the corner. Echo's not done. Knees across the back of Christie Lane. Going for the cover. Only a count of 2. Echo going for the table once again. Kick to the body. Christie Lane floats over her shoulder, able to get a reversal. Takes the knees out from underneath her. Into the ropes, she drops down. Leapfrog over. Christie Lane, belly to belly, lays out Echo. Only a count of 2. Kick to the body from Christie Lane. Head trapped once again. Echo's busted open. Only a count of 2. They have gone finish for finish, signature for signature. Ladies and gentlemen, it is just pull shit out of your ass at this point. Echo's got her against the table. Christie Lane with a reversal. Another kick to the body. Head trapped. Echo with a reversal. Clothesline lays out Christie. She wants her to stand. Through the ropes. Big forearm to the face. Echo throws Christie back into that table. She's got her head trapped. Christie Lane gets a reversal. Big punches to the face. Gets off the shoulders of Echo. Echo gets out of the way once again. Christie Lane walking her over to the table. Another reversal. Neither one of these women want to go through that table. Echo's got her up against it. Head trap. Another reversal from Lane. Forearms across the shoulders. Going for an arm bar in the middle. No, I mean like right side of the ring. Echo fights out of it. Big punches to the face of Christie. Lane. Into the turnbuckle. Echo with a shovel. Into the body of Christie. Lane and across the forehead as well. I don't even know what the fuck that was, but Christie Lane bounced off the outside. Bulldog to Christie Lane as well. Into the steel steps. Up to the top rope. Echo waits for Christie to stand. Big kick misses. Christie gets out of the way. Echo goes back into the ring. Christie Lane stomping across her back once again. She's going up to the top rope. Elbow drop across the chest. Going for the cover on the champion. Only a count of 2. Lane's in the corner waiting for Echo to stand up. Off the middle. Misses completely. German suplex doesn't land. Echo with a reversal. Kick to the body. Power bomb. Echo's going for the cover. 3. Echo retains the Iron-Clad Championship here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. One defense under her belt, ladies and gentlemen. Looked absolutely incredible here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, possible women's championship unification is on the line here tonight. If Rose Daniels can defeat Santana Storm right here, right now, then she will become the #1 contender for the Breakdown Women's World Championship. She is the Overdrive Women's World Champion. I think you catch my drift now. Also, once again, if you have not joined Respawn United, go join Respawn United's Discord. It launched today. It's going to be a fun time. Oh, wait. My bad. Your title is not on the line, no. You are fighting to become the #1 contender for the Breakdown Women's World Championship. If you can beat Santana Storm here tonight, you will become the #1 contender, and her title will be the one on the line.
Twisted in silence, now I won't pretend. You want a rose, I got roots in rage. I bloom in blood, I own the cage. Thorns in bloom, I walk through flame. You speak in whispers, I roar your name. You try to bury me, called it defeat.
Ladies and gentlemen, her opponent has been quite dominant here in UCW to this point. Nobody's really been able to stop her. Ladies and gentlemen, your Breakdown Women's World Champion, a woman who was almost the first ever unified Women's World Champion of UCW, but she was unable to seal the deal by taking away the belt in Rose Daniels' rematch. Santana Storm, ladies and gentlemen.
Never fight the same. And I bring the shock, I bring the flame. Every we move, burns through the frame. Step in the ring, you'll learn the name. Step side us, voltage in veins. You train slow, I run wild.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is no championship on the line at the moment, but there is championship opportunities on the line. If Rose Daniels walks out with a W, Santana Storm has to give her a shot at the Breakdown World Championship. Rose Daniels has got Santana Storm backed up into the corner. Big punch, technically an illegal move. Big uppercut to the face of Rose Daniels. Huge punch from Rose. Onto the knee. Santana Storm gets dropped. Rose Daniels not slowing down. Big kick misses. Over the top rope goes Rose Daniels. Santana's up on the top, takes her down. Stomping down across the chest of Rose Daniels. Santana Storm gets caught with a big kick to the face. DDT to the leg of Santana Storm. Stomping down on the back of her arm. Takes Rose Daniels down. Rose Daniels bouncing off of the barricade. How's it going, Arcanite? Welcome in, welcome in. Up to the top rope. Rose Daniels goes for a double axe handle and misses. Big punch to the face. Forearm across the body. Rose goes down. Santana Storm deadlifting Rose Daniels. And then just drops her. Off the top. Cutter misses. Rose gets out of the way. Going for the cover. Not even a count of one. Santana's still in this. Big kick to the top of the head. Storm back up to her feet. Rolling forearm. Drops her, though. Off the middle. Rose Daniels connects. She's got her by the back of the head. Up against the ropes. Rose goes over. Santana with a reversal. Underneath the bottom rope. Rose Daniels kicks Santana Storm off. Powerbomb on the outside. And a knee to the face as well. Santana Storm goes underneath the bottom rope. Rose Daniels on the other side of those ropes, waiting for Santana to stand. Makes her way through. Huge kick from Rose, drops Santana Storm. Going for the cover once again. Count of 2. Rose Daniels staying on top of this one. Looking for some classic Rose Daniels, ladies and gentlemen. Gets her into that vertebreaker position. And then drops her on her face. Going for the cover. 2. Only a count of 2. Santana Storm still in this match. Rose Daniels on the outside, off the top, drop kick misses. Santana off the ropes, hits her with a kick across the face. Rose Daniels getting stomped on now. Rose up to her feet, big punch to the body, catches Santana. Reversal from Santana Storm, big elbows. Huge kick to the face connects. Rose Daniels gets dropped once again. Deadlifting Rose Daniels. Flips her over and then drops her. Santana Storm going for the cover. Only a count of 2. Rose Daniels kicks out. Into the ropes. Rose drops down. Big punch to the body. Ripcord straight into her fist. Rose Daniels staying dominant in this one. Up to the middle rope. Double axe handle lands. Working the neck of Santana Storm now. Rose Daniels wants her on her feet. Kick across the ropes. Rose Daniels takes down Santana. Bouncing her face off of the logo. Rose Daniels once again looking for something big in the middle of the ring. Big kick to the body. Drops her once again. In the middle of the ring, Rose Daniels going for the cover. Only a count of 2. Rose Daniels patiently waiting, sends Santana Storm into the ropes. Big punch to the face, drops her. Gets her back up to her feet. Santana Storm not looking like herself. Hey, good to be here. Sounds good, Arcanite. I'm glad that it's good to be here. I'm glad you enjoy your time. Off the apron. Rose Daniels with a reversal, kicks her off. Big elbows to the face from Santana Storm. She did not like the looks of the Spanish Fly that was about to come her way. RKO on the outside from Santana Storm. Over the top, Hurricane Rana. Santana Storm, out of nowhere, putting on a clinic. Down onto the back of her head, Rose Daniels. Santana is keeping her from standing up. Throws her into the steel steps. Count of 5. Rose Daniels laying lifeless on the outside. Both women. 9. Rose Daniels back into the ring. Santana Storm slips under. Gets dropped immediately, going for the cover. I think it's the padding and not the hardwood floor. Well, with the hardcore show, we had to have the padding. They be doing some crazy shit on the outside. We can't have them getting hurt like that, you know what I'm saying? Up to the top rope, Santana Storm. Misses. Rose Daniels has got her by the back of the head. Bounces her face off that top turnbuckle. Elbow from Santana. Drop kick takes down Rose. going for the cover. Only a count of 2. Off the top rope, misses once again. Rose Daniels keeping the blood pumping. Hurricane Rana from Santana Storm. Santana goes up to the middle rope. Rose getting to her feet. Power bomb onto her knees. Rose Daniels with a reversal. 3 kicks is all it takes. Santana Storm goes down. Rose Daniels going for the cover. 2, 3. What the fuck is happening? Ladies and gentlemen, Rose Daniels wins. Who the fuck is that? That's Marie Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, the wife of Nicholas Kelly has just appeared in UCW. I was under the impression she was under a UFC contract. Marie Kelly making a statement, attacking both women's champions in UCW at the moment. Rose Daniels walking away as the #1 contender for the Breakdown Women's World Championship. Crash out incoming, apparently? What you mean, apparently? You certainly work quickly, UCW. I just don't fix the shit I'm supposed to, apparently. You know, I come up with shit, but I forget to fix things because of it, so. Bro's gonna have to fully crash out now. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have Ballin Out, Carlos Gonzalez and Isaac Ramirez taking on Nolan and Ethan Omega, your first ever Breakdown Tag Team Extreme Champions.
No shame, no fear. I make it loud and clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring first, UCW's hottest tag team to come in the last couple of months. Ladies and gentlemen, Carlos Gonzalez, Isaac Ramirez, Ballin Out. They faced the Omegas in the losers bracket and lost. That is correct. Bound by Blood Classic rematch for Ballin Out. They have now had, this is the second rematch for them to prove that they are a great tag team under different circumstances. Some would say that a win here would put them into the title picture for the tag team titles as well. These guys do have swag. Coming out next, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, they were your first ever UCW Tag Team Extreme Champions. Nolan and Ethan Omega, ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring.
strike fast and clean. With a ghost inside your machine. No pause, no doubt, only war. This is what extinction's for.
Isaac Ramirez, Carlos Gonzalez, Nolan, and Ethan Omega standing across from each other for the second time in both teams' careers. Nolan Omega with a standing moonsault. Gonzalez waiting patiently. Hurricane Rana takes him down as well. Into the corner. Nolan Omega with a big knee to the face. Just in time indeed. Kick to the body, takes down Ethan. Big knee to the face from Isaac, takes down Nolan. Off the ropes, Isaac Ramirez. Moonsault misses. Nolan Omega with a reversal. Clothesline takes him down. Big knee to the face. Gonzalez with a reversal, forearm to the back. Nolan Omega fighting over his brother. Drops him down on his face. Double axe handle from Ethan misses. Nolan heads outside. Isaac Ramirez with a table. Over the top rope. Ethan Omega does not hit anything. Isaac goes back into the ring. Nolan Omega heads underneath it. Gonzalez not in a good position. Nolan Omega with that sledgehammer on the outside. Bouncing the face of Nolan off the side of the ring. Drops the knee across his chest. Ramirez with another knee to the face of Ethan. Big punch. Gonzalez with a reversal, back up to his feet. Throws Nolan into those steel steps. Ramirez having none of it with Ethan Omega. Down onto the top of his head on the outside. Elbow drop from Gonzalez. Into the barricade and the table. Big punches. Huge elbow to the face. Ethan Omega trying to fight back against both men. It's not working. What's going on, DK? Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Elbow drop off the top from Ramirez. Nolan Omega. Reversal from Ramirez once again. Shoulder tackle to the leg. Gonzalez goes into the table. Isaac Ramirez taking some big elbows from Nolan Omega on the outside. Into the stairs. Nolan Omega going up to the top rope. Frog splash. Gonzalez with the table. Bouncing it off the face of Nolan Omega. Then throws it down on top of Ethan. Catches Ethan with a punch to the face. Drops him. Oh, wait, no. Ethan Omega with a reversal. Big kick to the body from Ethan Omega. Fighting off Gonzalez. Takes the table from him. Ramirez does the same to him. Gonzalez drops him on the outside. Nolan Omega with a super kick clearing house. Throws it down on top of Gonzalez. Nolan Omega throws Ramirez back into the ring. Big kick to the leg from Gonzalez. Spear on the outside, drops Nolan. Gonzalez trying to get Ethan back on the inside of the ring. Drops him down onto the knee of Nolan Omega. Big move from Ramirez off the top rope, misses. Big punch. Nolan trying to take down Gonzalez. Gonzalez won't have it. Knocks him down. Going back for Ethan Omega. Ramirez with a German suplex. Big punch to the face. Sledgehammer misses. Nolan Omega with a DDT. Gonzalez goes down. Ramirez right there. Reversal sends Nolan into the ring. Ethan goes into the ring next. Sledgehammer to the body of Nolan Omega. Going for the cover. Ethan Omega trying to break it up. Breaks it up before the count of 1. Neck breaker to Isaac Ramirez. Sledgehammer in the hands of Nolan Omega. Gonzalez drops him. Ethan on the outside. Only a count of 1. Ethan able to break up the cover. Off the top, drop kick takes down. No, drop kick just hits Ethan Omega, I guess. 2K. Whatever. Gonzalez bounces the face of Ethan Omega off the top turnbuckle. Frog splash to Nolan Omega. Ramirez going for a cover. Only a count of 2. Gonzalez has got a table, stomping down on the body of Ethan Omega. Ramirez now taunting Nolan, who is laying lifeless on the outside. Ethan able to get back up. Nolan gets out of the way of that. Misses the kick. Ramirez right there. Nolan rolls out of the way. Doesn't get out of the way of the chop, though. Nolan Omega. Gonzalez came up out of nowhere, but Ramirez didn't even need it. That swinging neckbreaker was insane. Ramirez switching targets to Ethan Omega. It looks like Ethan makes his way to his feet. Double axe handle takes him down. What's going on, King Nelson Jr.? How's it going? Welcome in. This is UCW Breakdown. It is my WWE 2K25 EFED. Everybody who you see in the ring right now, or outside of the ring technically, is a member of my community. If you are interested in joining, check the channel description on Discord and join the Discord or channel description on YouTube. Join the Discord that way. Check out the rules and how to become united. After you do all that, just let me know when you upload your character and we'll be good to go, brother. Stomping down on the back of the arm of Ramirez. Drops him on his face. Bouncing the back of the head of Nolan Omega off the apron. Nope, stop fucking with me, Twitch. Stop fucking with me, Twitch. You can't do that. Sorry, I know I'm like scuffing the fucking commentating right now, but there's some shit going on.
I think I'm gonna put heat. I got this, but it fall out. I think it's the box. Yes?
No, it's not Twitch isn't twitching. I was scuffing it. One of my friends went live and they haven't been live in a while. No, Ethan drops Gonzalez. Big punches to the body from Nolan Omega. Ramirez gets away from him. Clothesline takes down Nolan. Into the ring. Ethan Omega, neck breaker. Takes down Ramirez as well. Ethan Omega, the only man standing at the moment. Bouncing the table off the face of Ethan Omega. Nolan Omega, DDT onto the table. Gonzalez is busted open. Chair shot across the body of Gonzalez. Ethan Omega. Big knee to the face of Ramirez. Omega going for the cover. Sounds good, Drew. Be safe, brother. Be safe. Nolan Omega with a reversal. Sends Gonzalez back into the ring. Ethan Omega with a big forearm to the back. Another knee to the face. Gonzalez goes down. Ethan going for the cover. That table is on fire somehow. Only a count of 2. Ramirez gets thrown inside. Gonzalez with a reversal. Might have saved himself there. Roll-up cover on Ethan Omega. Nolan's a little too preoccupied. Ethan going for a reversal. Gonzalez gets another reversal, drops him down onto his shoulders. Ramirez and Nolan going at it on the other side. Count of 2, Gonzalez. Ramirez gets him up onto the top rope. This does not look good for Nolan Omega. Ladies and gentlemen, Isaac Ramirez puts Nolan Omega through the flaming table. Gonzalez hunting down Nolan. Big punch to the face. Drops him down. Hydrate, you should be able to clip it. Ethan Omega was trying to take it away. I'm gonna say, Hydrate, you should definitely be able to clip that. Like, I mean, I can clip it later if you want. Or if somebody's here who can clip that, I thank you. Gonzalez drops Ethan on the trash can. Blood pouring down his face. Only a count of 2. Nolan Omega. Ramirez takes down Nolan. Big clothesline. He's in the corner waiting for Nolan to stand. Takes him down. Ramirez gets rid of Ethan. Gonzalez is left alone with Nolan Omega in the middle of the ring. Gets him onto his shoulders. Nolan with a reversal. Attitude adjustment from Nolan. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Nolan Omega waiting for Gonzalez to stand. Off the top, clothesline takes down Gonzalez. Ramirez goes into the steel steps. Gonzalez back up to his feet. Throws Nolan off the top rope. Double axe handle misses. Cross body. Nolan, I have no idea what you're talking about, but yes. Big punches to the face. Gonzalez once again. I'm liking this. I'm glad to hear it, brother. I'm glad to hear it. Big punch to the face. Big chop. Huge kick. Ramirez drops Nolan. Scoop slam puts him down. Up to the middle rope. Ramirez going for the cover. 2, 3. Ballin out. Walk out with a victory, ladies and gentlemen. Proving the point that I've made multiple times. Ballin out might be one of the greatest tag teams ever, as long as it's not an elimination match, because whenever they weren't in an elimination match, they turned it into handicap matches and almost fucking won. I said earlier I didn't change the victory motion. I'm sorry. I apologize again. Thank you. I try not to think about UCW unless I have to think about UCW, because it takes a lot of brain power. I don't have a lot of that to spare. Here, I'll get it out of your face. You won't have to see it. You don't have to look at it. It's okay. You don't have to look at it. You don't have to look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have Ricky Thomas taking on King Hipsta. In an elimination match, it's Omega's win, but non-elimination, it's not. I mean, what does that mean? What does that mean? You know, like... Ladies and gentlemen, next up, Ricky Thomas versus King Hipsta. This is not a championship match. There's nothing on the line here. What's going on backstage? What the fuck? Oh, god damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, Radcore and Ogre are here, and Radcore looks different. He's wearing a mask now. He's purple. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Ethan Omega just got backstage. And he's back up there with Ogre. Radcore is confused. There we go. Ogre's on the hunt. This is the second tag team that Radcore and Ogre have attacked. Picking off Ethan Omega alone this time. Radcore got his hands on Ethan Omega. Drops him. Oh my god. Ethan Omega alone with two of the baddest men in UCW. He's trying to put up a fight. Ogre is just eating everything that Ethan Omega gives him and standing right back up. Oh my god. Throwing him over his back. Ethan Omega putting up a little bit of a fight. Grabbing a shovel to defend himself. Double axe handle from Ogre. Throwing him off the boxes. Belly drop from Radcore. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Omega is being assaulted in the back room at the moment by Radcore and Ogre. Security is on their way. Radcore and Ogre have attacked two teams thus far in UCW. I'm not sure what's going on. I met all of the demands that they have given me thus far as a CEO. And now they're just attacking people. Tag team division might be in danger. Tag team division might be in danger. I can't be sure about it. They have very expensive championships that I need them to return to. My knee hurt just watching that Dragon. Yeah, that shit. He threw his ass off the box. Hell no. Here's hoping that Ballin Out is flying under their radar.
drastic snap, enemies collapse. Every new world just another trap. You're walking in circles while I run maps. Outlast the pain and I spit my
There we go.
depths of the void to
Ladies and gentlemen, nothing is on the line here tonight. This is just a regular old match. Two men trying to move up their division. Making their way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Dark Horse Ricky Thomas.
In the shadows, he looks silent as a ghost. Wrestling the demons, chasing down the most. Call him the Dark Horse, Ricky Thomas in the ring. With a heart of steel and fists that sting. No spotlight needed.
Yeah, he is. That's crazy. Welcome in, Henry. Welcome in.
Breaking the chains, always ready for a fight. His name's whispered like a legend untold. Ricky Thomas, rising bold and cold. Dark horse ride, feel the thunders roar. Ricky's coming, knocking down the door. A force of nature, hear the battle cry. Fear the dark horse, light up the sky.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent is also not somebody to slouch on here in UCW. This man is your first ever two-time Fighting Spirit champion. This man is still your man with the most reigns and defenses as Fighting Spirit champion. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 World Championship matches under his belt. King Hipsta making his way down to the ring.
Like they hit in the wall, heavy fists like bricks they land. Never backs down, the crowd can't stand. Victory anthem plays on his beat. Every fall echoes feel that heat. King Hipsta's reign ain't nothing like this. In the dark corners he thrives in abyss. Champions roar, it goes loud and clear. Watch him rise as he conquers here. Born in the streets where the night meets day. Climbed every ladder and fought his own way. Crowns on his head, glistening bold. King hits the story like legends told. Rivalries fade when he's in town. Every showdown's like wearing a crown. Painted sweat drip like heavy rain. In his domain, no one will remain. King Hipsta's reign ain't nothing like this. In the dark corners he thrives in abyss.
Both men very focused on one thing right now, and that is getting back to the Breakdown World Championship. At the moment, they are gunning for Dad Trainer, ladies and gentlemen. Big punch to the face. Into the ropes. Big punch. Hipsta goes down. Ricky Thomas, count of 1 very early. Through the ropes, clothesline takes down Hipsta. Stomping down on the arm of King Hipsta. Ricky Thomas going for a submission early. Not very long in that submission hold. Bulldog from King Hipsta. Big chops from both men. Forearm across the back. Hipsta goes down. Big punch to the body. Huge knee. Ricky Thomas gets thrown into the ring post. Or Hipsta gets thrown into the ring post by Ricky Thomas. Bounces his back off the apron. Throws him down on the outside. Hipsta able to get a reversal. Big elbow to the face of Ricky Thomas. Elbows to the body. Big boot to the face. Hipsta goes down. Gets a reversal. Double kick. Little drop kick without the drop. Up the top rope. Drop kick misses. Throws him underneath the ropes. Hipsta with a big kick. Catches Ricky Thomas out of nowhere. Ricky with a massive slap to the face. Drops him down in the middle of the ring. Going for the cover. Only a count of 2. Ricky goes outside. Going underneath the ring, sledgehammer in hand. Taking it to the chest of King Hipsta. Got him by the back of the head, throws him into the corner. Big punch. Forearm to the face, misses. Drop, ooh. The sides of Ricky Thomas felt that one. Off the top rope, drop kick takes him down. 2. Only a count of 2. Ricky Thomas gets back up to his feet. King Hipsta waiting there. Big punch misses. Vertebreaker from Hipsta. Drops that hammer down across his body once again. Referee, get the fuck out of the way. Off the top rope, incoming. Ricky Thomas gets out of the way. Drop kick misses. Onto his shoulders. Big knee to the face of Hipsta. Ricky Thomas. Down onto the back of his head. Huge knee. Now he's the one with the sledgehammer. Across his body. Keeps the pain coming. Calls Hipsta to his feet. Ricky Thomas. Through the ropes, hits Hipsta with a spear. Going for another submission. Ricky Thomas working the legs now. Thomas lets go of the hold. Going up to the top. Ricky Thomas gets caught. Power bomb from Hipsta. Going for the cover. Only one. Hipsta gets Ricky up to his feet. Big headbutt.
Hello there.
How's it going, Drewfie? Welcome back. Bouncing him off that top rope. Going for the cover. 2. Only a count of 2 once again. Ricky Thomas laying out Hipsta. Hipsta's right back up. Grabs the head of Ricky, goes for a roll-up. Only a count of 1. Hipsta takes down Ricky. Or Ricky takes down Hipsta. Working the legs once again. That move's new. Yeah, I thought so. Knees to the sides of the shoulders and the neck. Sledgehammer down to the body. Hipsta back up to his feet. Gets out of the way. Not the second time. He catches him. Big punch misses. Headbutt from Ricky Thomas. Hipsta goes down. Another cover. What's going on, Barnes? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Up to the top rope. Ricky Thomas. Double axe handle misses. Hipsta catches him with a punch to the body. King's crossing from Ricky Thomas, or to Ricky Thomas. Only a count of 2. Thomas takes the legs out from underneath Hipsta. Over the top, almost connecting. Big punches at the top of the head. How's it going, Barnes? How's your day going, buddy? Going for the cover. Only a count of 2 once again. Ricky Thomas trying to take the legs out from underneath Hipsta. Big boot to the face. Ricky Thomas takes Hipsta down once again. 2. Only 2. Hipsta is eating everything that Ricky Thomas has and just not falling down. Trash can in hand. Hipsta. Ricky Thomas with a reversal. Forearm to the back. Yeah, I already downloaded him. He's just Eddie Guerrero, but yeah, I already downloaded him. Hipsta knocks Ricky Thomas off the side of the ring. Up to the top rope. Hipsta. Double axe handle takes down Thomas. Sledgehammer misses. Ricky Thomas misses the punch. Through the ropes once again. Clothesline does not miss. No, it's not. It's Dirty Barnzo. No, that is Eddie Guerrero. His name is Eddie Guerrero. Throws the trash can down on top of him. Big elbows to the body. Drop kick takes down Hipsta. It's the law of chopping, exactly. Big reversal from Ricky. Trying to keep Hipsta down. Double axe handle once again. Up to the middle rope. Belly drop from Ricky Thomas. Sledgehammer in hand, taken across the body of King Hipsta once again. Hipsta might have been going for the King crossing there. Ricky Thomas assaulting him with that sledgehammer. Big kick to the body. Looking for 3. Drops him on his face. King Hipsta's right next to it. 3. Hipsta didn't go for the rope break? What the fuck? Ricky Thomas finally able to do enough to keep King Hipsta down. Holy shit. I'm surprised he didn't grab the ropes. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, the Deathlock Championship is on the line. Drewfie defends against the Skill Tree QLG. I've seen people use the force to grab the ropes from a third way across the ring. Exactly, and the fact that it didn't happen kind of surprises me. You fuck-ass game.
The letters, Mason. What do they mean?
Rapper Khalil, thank you for the follow, brother. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. This is UCW Breakdown. It's our Friday night show. It's part of my WWE 2K25 EFED. Let me know how you found us. Let me know what brought you here. Please stick around for the main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring, he is the Skill Tree QLG. A world champion in multiple places. Making his journey in UCW, it began on Monday. His first direct championship opportunity here tonight.
If I stumble, if I bleed, that's the price of what I'll be.
Of course, the best way to join UCW, eventually the Discord link is going to come around. Join the Discord, check out the Discord rules, and then check out how to become united. It's a tab within the UCW Discord. And then let me know when you have uploaded your character using the hashtags that I specify in the pinned message in that channel. And then we will get you in here. It is an EFED. QLG and Drewfie are both members of the community. So yes, you are 100% able to join. All it takes is just showing up to streams, stuff like that, joining the Discord, uploading your character, all of those. And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is your Deathlock champion. One of two men to ever be a two-time Deathlock champion, ladies and gentlemen, Drewfie. Making his way down to the ring.
Fighting my way through the long dark nights. From the rock to the ring, I'll stand and fight. This is my story. This is my life. Hey, hey, raise it high, ole. True fights and I'll never die. Skates on the ice. Boots
His first match since the trilogy before he won the Deathlock title both times. Can he keep the momentum? Exactly.
blood on the boards, sweat on the mat. I carry my home on my back. Sharpshooters locked, no turning back.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Deathlock Championship. The nature of the Deathlock Championship, for anybody who is new, means this is a submission-only match. This is our main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Drewfie handing over the championship for the first time outside of competition with Nicholas Kelly. The Skill Tree QLG with his first title opportunity in UCW. Clothesline misses. Dropkick does not connect. Do you have a set person as the backstage reporter for promos, or do I just make up a name? Misty Rivers. Off the top rope, QLG. Looks like he might have caught Drewfie, but Drewfie might have stopped him just a little bit. And if it pertains to anything, Misty Rivers is a former Iron-Clad champion. Rose Daniels ended her career. Drewfie working the arm. ULG. It doesn't, but good to know. Okay. ULG working the arm of Drewfie once again, showing a little bit of expertise in how to win a submission match, trying to take down the different parts of the body of his opponent. Big kick to the face. Huge knee to the body as well. Off the middle rope, Drew misses. QLG gets out of the way. Gets caught by a big punch. Drewfie with a reversal. Headlock in place. How's it going, Diego? How's it going? Welcome in. This is UCW Breakdown. It is my WWE 2K25 EFED. If you were interested in joining, make sure to go check out the channel description on the YouTube channel. Join the Discord that is there. And then go check out the rules and the How to Become United tab. And then let me know when you upload your character using the hashtags and the pinned message in that channel. And we will get you added. Both of the members of this match are actually members of the community. So it is definitely all for people joining if you are interested. It is WWE 2K25 on Next Gen. How are you doing today? How'd you find us? I don't think I ever faced QLG and HIW. I don't know. Is copy ECW? No. No, Breakdown's just our extreme version. ECW also doesn't have the patent on extreme wrestling. It was happening way before. Deathmatch wrestling, backyard wrestling, shit happening in fucking the bingo hall in the high school gym on Saturdays and shit like that. The cookie sheet shots and all of that. So it's just a deathmatch extreme wrestling brand, not necessarily an ECW copy paste. Drewfie body checks him. Clothesline doesn't take him down. Elbow to the back. QLG. Would have been a big move to pin on, but this is not how you win this match. He's keeping the pace good. Elbow to the knee. But we've been there for a while. Fair. Up to the top. Drew gets out of the way. Chop misses. I do a Spanish fly on the top of bed onto a pillow and I break my ass. Exactly, Triple. Exactly. That's how it works. Big kick to the side of the face. Misses. Drew going for it. Rear naked. QLG able to fight out of that one. Kick to the back. I actually did a swanton onto my bed once and my neck has never felt the same afterwards. True story. Frog splash from QLG. Drewfie with a reversal. It is a true story. That's what I'm saying. Big knee to the face. Drew looking at QLG. QLG with a reversal. Big elbow to the face. Drops Drewfie once again. Stomping down on the back of Drewfie. QLG going for a submission. The head and arm of Drewfie trapped. Drew fights out. Gets up to his feet. Big kicks from QLG. Axe kick to the back of the head. Staying on top of Drewfie, not giving me a second to breathe. He gets a reversal. Gets taken down. Big punches to the forehead. Kicks to the face as well. Leg drop off the middle rope from QLG. Drewfie catches the knees. Leg drop misses that time. Drewfie's got him on his shoulders. QLG with a reversal. Big punch. He catches him. Drops him onto his shoulders. QLG drops the knee across the arm of Drew. Drew crawling into the corner. Big kick misses once again. Drew with a clothesline takes down QLG. Bouncing his face off that top turnbuckle. Drew gets him onto the top rope. Standing in the ring. DDT. Drew wasting no time. Sleeper hold in place once again. QLG struggling. Drew lets him go. If that kick would connect, I think it would do some damage. It would do some crazy damage. Drew has QLG draped across the top rope, using his arm as a battering ram to the chest of QLG. QLG falls onto the outside. Bouncing his face off the logo on the apron on the outside. Drewfie letting loose. New rules in effect. It's not a, it's just a regular submission match. It's not a Deathlock match. So in Deathlock matches, we are also going to have the change of no submissions on the outside. But since this is just a regular submission match, there is technically countouts. But if this shit ends by countout, I'm going to be a little pissed off. QLG goes on to the inside. Standing up, waiting for Drewfie. Catches Drew. Trying to walk him across the ring. Drew with a reversal. Big elbows to the body of QLG. Catches him. German suplex. Drewfie's going to go for 3 of them, I think. QLG folded up in the middle of the ring. Once again, going for it. Drewfie trying to retain his championship. QLG able to fight out. Drewfie catches the kick, stomps down on the body of QLG. Waiting for him to stand. QLG with a reversal. Big kick to the body. Hockey fight. This is Drewfie's specialty. That's all I'm saying. He's Canadian. I mean, he's got a little bit of an upper hand. I'm not going to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. You know what I mean? Chops across the chest. Both men throwing hands. Drewfie obviously having the upper hand here. QLG looks tired in the middle of the ring. Asking for more and just taking it. Big punch to the face. Going into an exchanging of blows. Both men in a blind rage. They both stumble back. QLG regains his composure. Axe kick to the back of the head of Drewfie. Drew with a reversal. Up to the top rope. Drew once again. Going for that DDT. QLG with a reversal this time. Why Kenny Omega is not on the AEW Wrestle Dream match card? I wish I had an answer for you. I wish I had an answer for you. You know, the Respawn United Wrestling News bot might have an answer at some point. If you're interested in joining Respawn United, it is in the Twitch chat. Drewfie, big knee to the face of QLG, drops him. Waiting for him to stand. Going for it. Chokehold in place. QLG with nowhere to go. Drewfie retains. Holding on to the Deathlock Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, QLG did way better than I thought he would do. Just to be honest with you. He is not a submission guy. He is not a submission wrestler. I did not expect him to make it this far. But Drewfie walking out the way he walked in. Deathlock Championship in hand. That was a great match. It was a great match. It was a good ass match. It was. It was a good ass match. I had a good time. He did really good. He did. He whooped ass. It's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been UCW Breakdown. That was an incredible main event. I completely agree. Good card. A lot of fun matches. A lot of cool shit. A lot of fun stuff has happened. I'm waiting for the game to load so that I can do the fucking match card recap. Oh, god damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, Issac Ramirez is being attacked by Radcore and Ogre. Down onto the grating.
In the stream, feel the static and fire. Controller bleeds while the stakes get higher. WWE 2K, I break that ring. Suplex your soul when I'm in this thing. City of thieves, I sail
DDT.
steal your gold, leave you lost in caves. Red Dead RP, outlaws ride. 6-shooter spit when I'm live worldwide. Survival mode, no place to hide. Eat what I kill just to stay alive.
They're in the tag team division.
Drop the belly, bring the crew.
That's all they care about, is the fact that they're in the tag team division. And you guys are doing really well. I can't suspend them. Clothesline takes down Ramirez once again.
Joystick snap, enemies collapse. Every new world's just another trap. You're walking in circles while I run maps. Outlast the pain and I
Ogre falls down onto the second level.
every stream I command with the
Neck breaker from Radcore. Why not? They've taken the Unified Tag Team Championships, the real belts, they've taken them hostage. So I can't suspend them until I get the belts back, and I can't get the belts back until I listen to what they have to say and give them what they want. Anyway, 3-2 is fine. It isn't really well. 5-0 would be really well. But in those two losses, didn't Isaac Ramirez and Carlos Gonzalez both have incredible standout singles runs inside those tag matches? Isaac Ramirez. No, I had this planned before to break the fourth wall. I had this planned before. This was booked before I went live. Big elbows to the back of the head. Oh my God.
drop the belly, light the flame. Every game.
Ogre and Radcore gonna team up. Slamming Isaac Ramirez down onto his back.
Sometimes I feel like I ain't nothing. Sometimes I feel like I'm everything. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, to start off the night, Owen Thomas became the second man in history to be the King of Carnage, unifying the Prince of Carnage Championship and Fighting Spirit Championships. If he can defeat John Styles next Friday, he will get his official custom championship. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Echo retained the Iron-Clad Championship against Christie Lane in a no-holds-barred match. Her first defense outside of Rose Daniels, and Rose Daniels won the opportunity to face Santana Storm for the Breakdown World Championship, but Marie Kelly, the wife of Nicholas Kelly, showed up and had some statements to be made. Big punches to the face of Santana Storm and Rose Daniels. Marie Kelly might be someone to look out for in the Women's World Championship picture, ladies and gentlemen. Carlos Gonzalez and Isaac Ramirez took down Nolan and Ethan Omega in an outstanding tag team match, walking out with an incredible, very impressive victory. After that, Ethan Omega was attacked by Radcore and Ogre. We are still waiting for any response from medical team to tell us if Ethan Omega is okay to compete next week. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Thomas beat King Hipsta to move up the ranks of the Breakdown World Championship, closer to taking on Dad Trainer. And then after that, ladies and gentlemen, Drewfie retained the Deathlock Championship, taking down the Skill Tree QLG here tonight, walking out with the belt the way that he came in. And then as we just saw, Isaac Ramirez also was attacked by Radcore and Ogre. A lot of damage to the back of Isaac Ramirez as he was being taken back into the ambulance. We will hear later this week if he will be in next week's programming. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great show. It's been a good time. I gotta go eat something for dinner and make sure everything's okay, and then get ready to play GTA RP and stream that. So I'm gonna find somebody to raid you guys off to, and then we're gonna get out of here. Y'all be safe, make good choices, and yeah,
breath is precious. If time had a price, every store would sell it. But we only get now, so I gotta tell it. I ain't sober-headed, I'm just open-hearted. I was broken many times, but I'm still what I started. Honor over strength, that's the code I keep. Even death in the eyes couldn't steal my peace. If I'm gone tomorrow, let this letter be the proof that I stood on my pain, that I spoke my truth. Every scar on my skin, every loss, every win, I'm still standing tall, let the story begin. No second place here, every second is mine. I make the most of the moment, cause it all's by design. So I write to the future, I write to the past. Dear life, if you take me, let my